Tony, now! Freeze that blazer! Better cool that spindle. We're repacked and ready to roll.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Tommy's Trains. Today we've got a locomotive that I pulled out of my stash, and you've seen a lot of my trains, but there's a few that I haven't shown you yet for various reasons. Mostly I just haven't had an opportunity to bring them out. Here today I've got one of my favorite locomotives. We'll take a look at this. It's a 462 Pacific steam locomotive with tender. And you don't see these Pacifics a lot in this. I don't think I've ever seen one in the starter set. The Ballyhoo has a 464, and I think during the 60s they had a lot of 264s. So I'll bring you over here and we'll take a look at this. I think the Pacifics are probably one of the best looking steam engines out there. The Pacifics and the Mikados are two of my favorites. Lionel did a really good job of making these fit on the 027 by shrinking a lot of the dimensions. So if you're a true modeler, you're going to know that a lot of these dimensions on these trains are inaccurate, to say the least. But it does have pretty detailed drivers on it compared to like the 442s and stuff like that. And this doesn't have the fast angle wheels on it either. So it's just a regular whistle tender, made in the United States. You'll find with a lot of these Lionels, just because they were made in the USA doesn't necessarily mean they're top quality. It just means they were made here. So this train has the electronic reverse unit on it, so it doesn't have the older E unit on top. But it does smoke. So we're going to run this Be Specific, ship Union Pacific. I don't have any Union Pacific cabooses. Caboose. We don't have any caboose. So unfortunately I don't have a really good spot to run it. But one of the other things I want to show you in this video is a Hot Box Reefer. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. This has flickering lights, smoke, screeching, and crew dialogue, on-off switch. It operates on both command control and conventional. It's die-cast metal trucks, an operating coupler, and a metal frame. This too was one of the first cars that we got. And the hot box just means a bearing that's overheating. Now the car has a spot on it for you to dump smoke fluid in. We also have this railway post office, and this one's a 1972 version, so it's an MPC railway post office. It's an operating postman car or post office or whatever you want to call it. So it opens up and you pull the plunger and the guy's there, and you reset it by just closing the door. So I'll show you that too.
Green signal ahead.
1992 Lono Trains. So this was a train that had been one of the newer ones, like I said, that didn't have the old E unit that was always susceptible to problems. And next we've got the 6-29831 Swift Hot Box Reefer. And then finally is the Lionel number 301 post office car. All right, so what this does is when you run it around, it'll start squealing, and they'll talk, and then you'll see the LEDs light up like it's on fire. You'll stop, you'll hear them put water on it, and they'll talk a little bit.
All clear from the crow's nest. Green signal ahead. Making great time. Put out that hot box.
You see the smoke coming out of it?
What's it? We're repacked and ready to roll.
The smoke's pretty
Make
good.
the roll.
Ready to roll.
Let's go. All clear from the cupola. All clear. All clear. All clear from the crow's nest. Roll it out. Freeze that blazer.
All right, let's take a closer look at this car. Built 2006 by Lionel. The doors look like they open, but they don't. Here's all your controls down bottom. The volume switch is right there. You just put your finger on it and rotate it right or left. Obviously right turns it up, left turns it down. This turns the whole car on or off. You get smoke on and off, the noise on and off. Get some LEDs. Your pickups on both ends. Metal trucks, fast angle wheels. This one has metal couplers on it. It's a really heavy car. There's a lot going on inside there. This probably weighs almost as much as the locomotive does, to be honest with you. And here's where your smoke goes in. So I appreciate you watching this episode of Tommy's Trains.